Welcome to this short XMind tutorial. XMind is a very good tool for mind mapping and for getting yourself and your work better organized. When you start XMind, you will see this screen where you can pick between different templates, because depending on what project you have in mind, certain templates might be helping you to get a very quick start on it. For this tutorial, we will just use a blank page. So we are picking this, and then when it starts up, what you see first is the central topic in the middle. So here you can name your mind map. Let's just call this one XMind. The two keys that you want to keep in mind when working with XMind is the Tabulator Key and the Enter key. This will be your best friends. What they do, the Tabulator Key allows you to create a new topic one level below the one you're at. I mean, now we have just the main topic. If I press Tab, we create the first topic branching off from our title here. So let's just call that Basic Functions, because that's what we want to do here. I'll do it one more time, Tabulator, and we have already a subtopic one level lower. Let's just call that Tab. The Tab key is definitely something to keep in mind. The other one is the Enter key. It'll also create a new subtopic, but not a hierarchy level lower, but instead on the same hierarchy level that you have selected. So now with the Tab selected here, pressing Enter will create another subtopic on the same level. Already have learned two of the most fundamental functions of XMind. But there is more. Here next up, a quick word on the navigation. There is obviously the standard ways of navigating with these bars on the side, but there is a more convenient way in XMind that you should be aware of. If you press and hold your wheel on your mouse, you can then just move around your mouse and thus more conveniently move around your XMind mind map. So just that for your information. Another very useful function is this add notes. Adding notes works very simple and can be very useful, because you don't want to have endlessly long titles which contain all the information. You might want to have rather notes behind one of your topic titles to capture a lot more information there. To do so, you just go up here to add notes, or you press the F4 key as a shortcut. Bring up a window where you can then add your notes. Anywhere on the screen will make this disappear, and you can bring it back up anytime by just clicking Added Notes here again. Another function is the Collapse and Extend function. At some point your mind map will grow very big, and once it gets very big, problem is keeping an oversight. My typo here. So to make that a bit easier, there is these minus symbols which you see. If you click them, you can just collapse trees however you see fit to just keep an overview over your mind map that is useful to you. Last but not least, here to be mentioned is the topics. So maybe there is a topic that you have created somewhere, but you don't see it actually in this category. You can just take any topic and drag it around to change its place in the hierarchy and change its place all over in your mind map. So much for the basic functions. Let's have a look at some advanced functions as well. There is a myriad of advanced functions, so there's no point going into all of them. For you it might be just interesting to have a look by yourself through the possibilities here or through the right-click menu. A few that we want to mention here quickly. One would be the properties. Properties allow you to just change the way your mind map looks, get it a bit better organized, so to speak. For example, maybe you want to have some color coding to it, and then you can go here to the properties section, which is always on the right. If it's not here by default, you can also find it here in the view section via properties. And then with this function, you can make changes to your mind map's look in the widest sense. For example, give it a certain color. Also, you can change the structure of your mind map. For example, if we go here on the main topic, we have the clockwise structure, but we can also change that to any other structure that is helpful. For example, an org chart rather, or go for a tree mind map. Depending on the mind map that you're creating, different structures might be just more helpful and more convenient, or just more logical to use. Another advanced function that is there's different markers for you in mind map. You can find them by default here on the right. Also, if this is not visible, again, via view, markers, you can get to this menu, and you can add different markers to your topics to just keep them also in a better organized fashion. For example, you can prioritize your tasks, or you can also keep track of the progress of your tasks if you create a mind map for tasks. So here you just can add this one, so progress, let's add this one, and once you have these added, you can then also just change the related status, change it to the related statuses. One more advanced function we want to have a look at now towards the end is the possibility to add attachments to your mind map. This is very simple. You just click up here and then pick an attachment that you want to attach. Open, and you have an attachment in your mind map. Be careful, when you now save your mind map, it will be by as much bigger as the attachment, because it is embedded in your file now. So an attachment that is 5 megabytes big will also increase the size of your XMind file in the end. You can very easily then access your attachments by just clicking here and open them. Last but not least, you can also add graphics to your mind map if there is a reason to do so. And that works similar as attachments. Just up here, you can create them from web, from gallery, or from a file. Just pick them and add them. Alright, that brings us to the end of this short tutorial. Congratulations to your new XMind knowledge, and now enjoy going out there into this world and mind map it all to pieces. Small, nice, digestible pieces to keep yourself organized, keep your work organized, and be more efficient.